Hey guys, this is Neil McSpadden with 5 simple steps to buying a linking domain. We are now on step number 4, which is assessing health. And it is critical when buying linking domains that you do not purchase a domain that has been spammed or penalized in the past. So, how do you know? Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to check the anchor text in Moz and Majestic, and we're going to also check if the site was real, and we're going to do that through the archive images. So let's take one of the domains that we've been looking at in this list, and we'll just take bonanza1.com. So we're going to go to our accounts at Majestic and Moz. Again, Majestic will give you a couple free searches per day, and the free level of the Moz account is perfectly fine. Let's go to research tools/OSE. This used to have its own separate website, but Moz incorporated everything together when they rebranded. So we're going to just paste those domains into each of these third-party indexers. So according to Majestic, let's see, we've got 168 current links from 33 IPs. We already know the trust flow and citation flow. And then we look at these anchor texts and we say, oh, Propecia, Prozac, Soma, Tramadol. Somebody used this domain for some sort of drug spam in the past. So already we know that this particular domain fails the spam test. And if we look at Moz and the anchor text, so Moz only has the brand names, Bonanza, Bonanza1. So this is why we have to check multiple sources. So we go back to our list, and we delete Bonanza1. We're going to delete the other version of Bonanza1 as well. And then let's look at another one. I don't know how to pronounce this particular one, but it's MieletLait. So we're going to go and look at these in Majestic and Moz again. Okay, we've got citation flow and trust flow, and it looks like something that has some French kind of roots. But everything here so far looks good. Let's look at the anchor text details page. And 10 celebrity don'ts. It's Monday. Where are you? Love story is affiliate marketing. Ah, okay. So up at the top we have, it looks like pretty natural language. We've got 10 celebrity don'ts, the art of the oral tradition, 3 tips to be a bad blogger. And then, when I see stuff about search engine optimization and affiliate marketing, I get worried. But it looks like this might be related to what the site used to be about. But we'll check this a little bit later. And under was the site real? And again, under Moz's results, not nearly as much detail from the anchor text. So far, tentatively, we're passing the check to see if the site's been spammed in the past. Okay, so then we have to determine, was the site real? And we're going to go to archive.org in order to determine that. And we use the Wayback Machine. Just paste in the URL and hit enter. And what this does, they have their own search engine spiders, and they go to these websites and they take images and they store them for everybody. So website coming soon. Now this is kind of stuff you're going to see very commonly, after a domain has expired, 302 errors, all kinds of stuff. So we have to go back to find an image where the site was actually live. And okay, as of the middle of 2014, still was not doing anything. So let's look in 2013. No, it was being redirected back then as well. And they try to get it when okay. So here we found the most recent, or one of the most recent images that was real, something about auto insurance. Now, if we go back to our anchor text over here, video logging, 10 celebrity don'ts, that has nothing to do with insurance. So it looks like somebody used this for a linking domain in the past. If we go back a year earlier, no images then. And then we're back to 2012. And okay, so you can see back in 2012, the site was totally different from what we saw before. You know, calling all moms, who would want to be queen, you know, please don't hurl a snowball at me. So, you know, this was somebody's blog. And then it expired, somebody picked it up to use it as a linking domain, and then, for whatever reason, let it drop again. But because of that history that we have checked, we know that we don't want to use this one either. So these are the steps you have to go through to make sure that you're buying healthy sites. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here and come back with, you know, after I've gone through this list and found a good site. Okay, so I've gone through the list a little bit. I had to go through a couple more domains, but I found one on our list of auctions that will pass our health test. So this site, Mike Scioscia's Tragic Illness, looks like he was or is a baseball player for the Dodgers. Got lots of links, anchor text, you know, nothing unusual out of, you know, here. Same thing in Moz, nothing unusual. And then if we look at the Wayback Machine, the last time it was actually used as its own site was saying that, you know, oh, this site is going away. And then after this, it was redirected to a different domain, which had to do with baseball. So this image, archive image, works fine. The anchor text works fine. So we know if we pick this up, it's going to be a healthy domain. Now, personally, I'm going to stay away from celebrity names and sports figure names, simply because, you know, those kind of people Google themselves, and, you know, you'll start getting nasty letters saying, hey, you know, you're abusing my name, even though it's in the public domain and, you know, perfectly legal, but not worth the hassle. So, typically, I'm going to look for something that I can use as a brand name rather than a person's name. And that's how we assess the health. We've got to go through all these steps. We've got to check the anchor text, see if it's been spammed in the past, check the archive images. Was it a real site? Was it used as an SEO site in the past? And then, assuming it passes all those, then we go on to step 5, which is validation. So that's what we'll cover in the next video. And this has been Neil Expadden, and I'll talk to you later.